can share the questions.
So I can't
If
share
the
the
question can be
question.
shared.
So I can't share the question because I don't have it on my. I'm using my phone, and the question is from my tab.
Be sharing it.
Okay. Please. What year is it?
2022 second semester.
Second, yeah, I think
second semester.
The group.
Oh.
I posted
Okay, don't worry.
on the group.
Yes, I know. I even downloaded them. So let me look for it and share it. But you can go ahead. Continue.
Go
okay. Question 1. Explain the concept of government. I said government can be defined as an organized group of persons who direct and control the affairs of a society, or from the concept of government that we have, we can just bring out 2 or 3 definitions and give them. Explain 3 or 2 definitions. We have like 4 definitions there. You can give them 2. I think it's okay. In my own opinion, it's okay. Government is an academic field of study. Government is a particular group of people, the administrative bureaucracy who control states at a given time, and the manner in which their governing organization are structured. If you understand government as people, a set of people that controls the state or that controls the country, that has the power to manage the state, they're able to explain what government is. I think, yes, thank you, sir. The question has been shared, please. So the question 1B says, examine the function of government as contained in Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Examine the functions of government as contained in Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What they expect us to do is to give them the functions of government, either in the Constitution of Nigeria or not. Function of government is still function of government. So we have a lot of functions there. When we look at our book. Yes, sir.
It as amended, as in you write it under 1999 Constitution as amended, or you write 1999 before amendment. You understand what I mean? There is amendment before, there is before amendment, there is after amendment.
Okay. Okay. If you check page 5, I'm using hard copy. Page 5, now hard copy. It said in chapter 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended, other responsibility, political objectives, economic objectives, social objectives, and educational objectives of the federal government of Nigeria are clearly set out and well articulated under fundamental objectives and directive principle of state policy. I think from there we can bring out the functions of government.
Of course.
So is that okay?
But that particular one is just under maintenance of law and order, right?
Yes, it's normally all governments maintains laws and order.
Okay.
So you understand now? Government maintains law and order.
On the aspect of
saying functions of government here now.
You said?
On the soft copy, page 15, I'm saying functions of government. Should it not be under there? I don't really know. I've not read, but I'm saying functions of government there. Could it be there?
Soft copy, right?
Yes.
Please, can we also say that this function of government is the same thing as primary duties of government in a society?
Yes.
Is it the same?
I think they are saying the same thing.
Yes,
I think they are saying
the same thing. If you check our tutor mark assignments, we have mentioned important duties of the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So I think they are saying the same thing. Functions, duties are the same.
Okay.
I think the bone of contention here is that constitution mentioned there.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
the constitution mentioned that.
Please, if anybody want to contribute, you can just simply raise up your electronic hand or call up upon you so that you also can make your contribution. So it should be the same set of people continue talking. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Madam Victoria,
Yes,
continue.
sir. Okay, so I think the political objectives, the economic objectives, social objectives, and educational objectives summarize the function of government.
We can
I have
analyze
like
them one after the other. Yes.
one after the other. Government maintains law and order. Protection of the environment should be under their responsibility, the social objective of government. They regulate labor markets, promotion of economic and social activities, initiation of policies and lawmaking. I'm just summarizing what we have on that page 4 and 5 together. That's what I'm just trying to summarize. Maintenance of general welfare and education of the country. I think that one summarizes the functions of government. Can I go ahead?
Yes. Before you go ahead, there's something I noticed. It seems our soft copy and hard copy are not the same.
They are
Am
not.
I the
They
one
are
that's noticing
different.
that?
That's
They are not the
exactly
same.
my hand. They are different.
They are
And I think
different.
we should go and lay emphasis on our soft copy, if I may suggest that, because it seems that one is more comprehensive.
Well, anyone would say no wahala.
Okay,
Well, no.
Professor Kelechi, you are raising
Hello,
up your hand.
hello, class. Good evening, everybody. So exhausted. So please remove
Good evening.
my and manage my voice today.
No problem.
I want to
Go ahead.
clear the earth
Okay.
here. When we talk about objectives and then functions, please, there are two different things altogether. So these ones listed now are the objectives. So what we will take as the functions of the government, that's what government does. But objectives are what they perceive to do. I don't know if the clarity is there now. So the main function of the government there to hold is the enforcement
Law and order.
of existing laws. They also legislate the law or the new laws, and of course arbitrate conflict through monopoly on violence. They utilize the resources to provide the infrastructure, like, you can mention one or two. That will go along. Objectives are this one Vicky has just mentioned now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks for that clarification.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank God.
So, Madam
So-
Vicky,
So that
continue.
means we have 4 objectives of the government. So let's note it. We have the political objectives, economic objectives, social objectives, and educational objectives. Do not forget in Jesus' name. So should we go to the next one? The next question
Yes.
says,
Sorry, can I be helped with the page at least? It will go a long way so that I can.
the page.
I have a hard copy. Yes, sis.
Okay, I have a hard copy here too. And we are still on
Okay.
page 5.
Page 5.
Yes.
My page 5
That
is
is the
just
objective.
narrating. Oh,
Objective.
The
Under
fourth
maintenance
paragraph.
of law and order.
my
Yes,
page
it's
5 is just telling me how to walk through the course. So.
It is well.
Like seriously.
Yeah. Okay. Let me keep searching.
Why not check page
Okay.
15?
maybe you have a soft copy in a hard
Yes.
copy.
See his soft copy.
Please, can you repeat the objectives of government, please?
We have political objectives, We
Okay.
have economic objectives, we have social objectives, and educational objectives. Are we good to go?
Yes.
You are fast. Sorry. Political, economic, and what?
Social and
Social,
educational.
Social, educational.
I can't your voice is breaking. I can't hear you very well.
wow.
I said we have political objectives, economic objectives, social objectives, and educational objectives.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So we'll go to question 2. What is executive arm of government? What is executive arm of government? We have 3 arms of government. We have the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. Now they are
And
asking us.
executive.
Now they are asking us, what's the meaning of the executive arm of government? Executive arms of government, they are the ones that formulate, implement public policies, and execute laws. We are now in unit 2. Unit 2. I don't know what page it will be, but I'm now in unit 2. Executive arms of government.
27, page 27 on the soft copy.
It is well. Maybe small.
On page 10 on hard copy.
Okay. So we have executive. From there, we understand that executives are the, let me say, they are the first in line in government. The president, the
And
ministers, all those ones at the
and
top. They are the
political
executives.
appointment.
Thank you so much, sir. They are the executives. Even the governors, the governor too, they are also executives.
Executive.
And their primary aim or their primary function is to formulate and implement public policy. They make law, they formulate law. They formulate law. If you understand that their function is just to make law, this is the law we are going to, this is what we are going to do. That's the function of the executive arm of government. Are we there?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And,
we have
and
two
also
types
to
of-
add to it, excuse me, sorry,
Yes,
Madam
sir.
Vicky.
Yes, ma'am.
And also to add to that function of executive, they not just formulate policy, they also enact, execute the law enacted by the legislatures. You understand? So, and you also have to state their composition whenever you are kind of explaining the executive arm of government, not just to define. You also have to put their composition. Who are the people they call executive, like the president, ministers, civil servants, police, and armed forces. So you also have to put that in it, so that at least to make your point more kind of make meaning, so that they will know that you know what you are doing. So that's what I just want to add. Sorry.
Thank you, sir. Please, before we go to that unit,
you are saying something. You are raising your hand, Madam Rukaya.
Yes, good evening. I don't think the executive, they are not the one making laws. They implement and enforce the law.
They implement laws too.
Yeah, but they don't make law. They don't make it.
No,
they
formulate. They formulate law. They formulate law. So they also make some laws, not only the legislature that kind of make laws. They also have some laws.
They are working together, hand to hand.
But just that legislatures are the main body that they put that responsibility on. But the executive also formulate some laws that they also do that to guide the policies of the country. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Can we go ahead?
Yes.
Before we go to unit 2, yes, this is equities. There is one thing I want us to consider: government and states, the difference between them and the similarities in module 1. In unit 1, before we leave that side. Difference between government and states. The said similarities and differences. What is a state? After the functions of the government, we have government and states, similarities and difference. So I will not be coming back to that. The difference between the states and the government. A state is a political community that recognizes the importance of law in its internal organization and external relations. A state can also be defined as a geographical entity made up of people who have the belief, who have or believe they have the same language, culture, history, tradition, and religion in common. A state is a territory in which government can practice its authority. Without states, government cannot practice their authority. So that is states. And state has 3 characteristics. Number 1, we have sovereignty. Number 2, we have population. And number 3, we have territory and government. That's what's under the state. I hope you are seeing where I'm reading, please.
Yes. Page 6 on the hard
yes,
copy.
On hard copy, page 6. Then we have government.
Yes.
Government is a political or ruling administration that serves as the agent or machinery through which the purpose or goals for which the state is established and achieved. The state cannot achieve anything unless the government serves as the agent.
And sorry, before you go ahead, and when they say state here, they means country. So it's not the state, like Lagos State or Kaduna State. They mean a state as a nation. Yes, and also to correct what I said earlier. So when I say the executive formulates law, it's not law per se, because their own cannot be called law, just like we learn from commercial law. So their own should be policies. They formulate policies. Let us put it in that perspective so that it will not be confusing. So it's only the legislature that are empowered to make laws, but the one that the executive make are policies. So I just want to correct that.
That's correct.
Thank you, sir. So we have differences too. Difference between states and governments. Differences between states and governments. States exist in perpetuity, but governments change by election or by other means. There'll be only states will be there permanently, but government is either they rotate every 4 years or 8 years. That's the difference between the state and government. Government functionaries are visible. State exists in the spiritual realm. When they say state, we cannot hold any state, but we can hold government accountable. But the state is, how will I put it? You cannot, okay, like the government
Abstract.
now. Thank you. Thank you for that. The state has 4 elements like population, territory, government, and sovereignty. While government is a narrow concept and it's an element of the state. Citizens are members of the state, but not all citizens are members of the government.
Sorry to come into there's something I want to, because there was a time we argue here that everybody belongs to government, and I said no. So you can see that statement now that you just read out now. That one just showed that it's not everybody, everyone, every citizen that are part of the government. So government is a particular set of people that are selected or elected to rule the others. You can go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Okay, all states are identical in character and nature. Whether big or small, the characteristics of a state do not undergo changes, but government undergo changes. Government varies. So those are the differences between states and the government. So we can now go to the executives. Are we clear, please? Can we go ahead?
Or is there any other person I want to contribute to that? No knowledge is waste. So we are all here to learn. So if there is none, we'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
You can go ahead. Nobody is raising up.
Okay. So we have the executives and we have two types of executives. We have presidential and parliamentary executives. We have presidential and parliamentary executives. Types of executive. We have two popular types of executive, presidential and parliamentary. Any other one? It's just two there. Presidential executive is when power are vested in one person called Mr. President. Presidential executives is when the president has the power, he has all the power to do everything. Nobody can say no to anything he says. I think we cannot just call that one under this military administration. It is what the president says that stands. But parliamentary, everybody have to come together and make law, or the parliament has to sit. The power is not vested on one person. So the presidential power is vested in one person, while parliamentary power is not vested in one person. That's just the difference between the two. Any contribution, please?
What do you say, Mark?
I can just jump right.
Okay, sorry.
I'll be somewhere.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
Good evening. Sorry, your line is breaking. Can you change your position or something?
Hello, can you hear me now?
It's better now. Go ahead.
Okay, which one of them which one of them can we call democracy? The presidential or the parliament?
No, democracy is different thing entirely from what we are saying here. Democracy is a kind of a type of political system, right? I'm not sure it's part of what executive is about. We are talking about executives now.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Probably because he didn't channel the question well, but if at all he's right, is on presidential, because it's the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. But for parliamentary, it's vested on what they call, can I remember? Almost like royalty, but let me pick the word now, put it to us. So he actually didn't frame the question well, but towards where the question is going, the answer is yes, sir.
But sorry if I may come. In a parliamentary, they don't practice democracy.
No. It's sovereignty, I think.
No, maybe you mean monarchy.
Oh, beautiful. Monarchy. Thank you. Because the government is vested on the queen, who sits at a place to now issue out authorities which the governor carries out.
Okay.
The monarch.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So she's actually, let's call it now, the sitting president who doesn't do anything. But then when
we can say democracy belongs to, we can say the democracy belongs to the presidential system of government.
Yes, sir. That's from where he's actually coming, but I'm sure he just didn't frame it. So that's why it looks like is not what we are doing. But I know, I think I'll get back to that place. I know where he's actually coming and where he's going.
Thank you for that clarification. Okay, Evaristos, can go ahead.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening,
I
sir.
wanted to, I was listening to, I think Mrs. Victoria or something while she was talking about the types of executive government, where she spoke about the presidential and the parliamentary. I wanted to add something to that, you know, if we are given the presidential and the parliamentary, I feel like we can give some examples, you know, like examples of the executive are like, we can give examples of countries like Nigeria falls under the presidential because the power is vested in one person, the president. We can talk about the United States of America. That's another example. Then under parliamentary, I think we can talk about the UK. So I feel to add to that, to make our points really very, you know, valid and strong, let me just use that word. We can add like examples of countries that run this system of government. That was just what I wanted to suggest. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Yes, just like our material said, like the French, they practice the kind of quasi-presidential and quasi-parliamentary. So they are in between. They do not practice absolute presidential system of government. They do not practice absolute parliamentary system of government. They were in between. You can also state all those facts to make your point so more solid. Thank you for that. Okay, Ibrahim Husseini.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Go ahead. Good evening.
Yeah, I just wanted to highlight something. It's like this, the last person is talking about the handout. So there's a difference between the handout and the soft copy. So in that soft copy, that's where that example has been highlighted. So in the handout hard copy, I don't think there's no any explanation like that. So that's where the difference is. So maybe he's using
to correct that your assumption. Sorry, to correct that your assumption. I'm with the hard copy now, and I can see those examples listed there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So because
they are listed, if you read through.
I'm using soft copy.
Okay, the hard copy is listed. They are listed. So if you just go through it, you see the example listed there.
So to me, there's no need of making those examples because you can see it and you can also just add it to your own. You understand? So there is no need for that to me.
Yes.
Yeah, because everybody.
I think he's just trying to. Just trying to explain to let people know that they can further kind of explain their point by listing those examples.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's not necessarily that you must add it. If you don't want to add it, it's not compulsory.
Yeah, that's all I was. Yeah, thank you.
So, Professor Kelechi.
Yes, sir. Please, I needed a little clarification from Vicky. Please, am I right quoting that you said that executive organ or arm of government is presidential and parliamentary as types?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, but please, course material now tells us single and plural. So I want a connect, please. I've not wronged this, but I'm just like wondering, assuming it's the question, are we to put this out, or we're going to say the types of executive are single or plural, something like that, please. And in the course material is on page 27 of the hard copy, my own.
Exactly.
I saw the same thing too.
Sorry, one house, please. I think that singular and plural they are talking about, you know, singular means only one person that is the head that is ruling, which is presidential. Why
Presidential.
plural is the parliamentary, because we have what they call them, the minister,
and all those. Okay.
monarch and ministers. You understand? Like the prime ministers and the other ministers are the ones that will come together before they take a decision. I think that's what they mean by that plural. Why presidential is singular.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Vicky.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So let's go ahead.
Question 2B. Examine the task.
Sorry, Madam Vicky. Someone
Yes,
say we are here to answer the composition of the executive. I mentioned those that I stated: president, minister, civil servant, police, and the armed forces. Those are the composition. E.g., governors, commissioners, and so on. So I think we have treated that the person that is putting on the chart. So go ahead.
Question 2B says, examine the types and composition of executive arm of government. I think we just solved that one now. Examine the type and composition of executive arm of government. We just solved that now. So let's go to question 3. What is legislative arm of government? This question we are treating is 2022 second semester past question. So the next one was, what is legislative arm of government? Discuss the basic function of legislature in the Nigerian democratic context. So what is legislative arm of government? I think they are the one now that has a function to make law for peace, order, and good governance of the people. Am I right, please?
Yes.
Yes,
Senate
ma'am.
and House of Rep.
Thank you. Those are the what? The Senate, the House of Rep.
Yes.
Thank you.
And they can either be unicameral or bicameral.
Or bicameral.
And you also explain what unicameral means and what bicameral means.
We have two types of executives. The same way we have the two types of legislature. So the type is
Hello, Madam Vic, are you still there? Okay. While waiting for Madam Vic, it's Adam Bello. You can go ahead with your question or contribution.
Yes, Mr. Can you explain what you just said?
What?
What you just said about in my network group. You said something about.
Okay, she's talking about legislature. For you to define legislature.
Yes, I was there. I understand that. You just said two words, two types of something.
Okay, unicameral and bicameral.
Okay, can you explain them? Sorry.
We have two types of legislature, which is unicameral and bicameral. What they mean by unicameral is that a system of legislation is only one house. You understand? Only one house. One chamber. So, and bicameral, they have two chambers, which we practice in Nigeria, that will have what they call it, Senate and House of Rep. But like in UK, for example, they only have that unicameral, which is just one house that contains all the ministers. Yes.
Thank you, sir. That's it.
You understand it now, Madam?
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Saddam. Okay, Madam Vicky, go ahead.
I understand. Thank you.
Okay.
Now we have the functions of legislature. Their functions. From our handout, we have number one, approval of budgets presented by the executives. Control over finance to ensure compliance by the executives. Ventilation of grievances over the people they represent. Approval of nominee for appointees into public offices. Those are the functions of legislature.
Sure.
Those are the functions of legislature. Am I right?
Also correct, ma'am.
Okay.
Short
ahead.
to short. Yeah.
Different from us.
Question 4A. Madam Vicky, are you still there? It seems she's having issues with her network.
This question looks like it's going to come tomorrow.
I know that there's no how one or two questions will not come from here, even if all of them is not going to come out.
Exactly
At
the
least one
feeling
or two.
yes, that just ran through my veins now.
Yes. So the question 4A, the structure
about.
of the judiciary arm of government in Nigeria, taking into cognizance the descending order or order of hierarchy. Okay.
Hierarchy.
The structure, yeah. So the structure, yeah. Madam Vicky, go ahead. We lost you a bit there.
Sorry, my network is dancing. Okay. So the structure of judiciary arm of government in Nigeria, taking into cognizance in the descending order hierarchy.
Hello. Hello, Slama.
I think this is our network.
Our network is giving us wahala today. Someone is just writing on my screen. Who is this person? Drawing different lines.
Remove the person. Remove the person. Why are you doing that? Remove the person.
Pastor Solomon, you are here. You are very quiet today.
It's not good now. We are adult now.
Okay. So let's move ahead. It seems she's having issues with her network, but it seems she's one that have that soft copy with her, because me, I cannot open soft copy on my phone because I'm sharing the question already. So, and this hard copy is not that comprehensive. I don't really have that.
At all.
Okay. Okay, Madam Vicky, are you back?
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I'm back. Oh, I pray this no one will make mistake. Okay. State the structure of judicial arm of government in Nigeria, taking into cognizance in the descending order of hierarchy. Please, that descending order of hierarchy, what does it mean? I beg.
From bottom to
now.
top.
Descending order.
From up to down.
Up to down. Up to down.
Is it up to?
Up.
From up to down.
Okay, from up to down.
Yes.
Okay, descending. Okay, not ascending. Okay.
Descending order.
From Supreme Court down. Chief Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, maybe I should assist since she's having
Please
issue
assist.
with
My network is not good.
Okay, so the first structure there from descending order is Chief Justice and Justice of Supreme Court and President and Justice of the Court of Appeal. So there are two courts judges there. The first one is Chief Justice and Justice of the Supreme Court. And we also have President and Justices of the Court of Appeal. We have to take cognizance of the title. The ones for Supreme Court are Chief Justices, while the one of Court of Appeal are President and Justices. So the second,
are they on the same
they are on the
hierarchy?
same level? Yes,
Okay.
the same hierarchy. They are on the same hierarchy. Yeah.
Someone is president, other is justice.
Yes, and the second hierarchy there will have Grand Qadi and Qadis of Sharia Court of Appeal, Justice of Federal High Court, Judges of State High Courts, the Magistrates, and the President of Customary Court. So, I think the President of Customary Court is the lowest among the according to the hierarchy. So after the Chief Justice, Supreme Court, and Court of Appeal, followed by Customary Court of Appeal and what they call them, Islamic Sharia court or something like that. So before we now go to precedents of customary courts, right?
Yeah.
So, Madam Vicky, are you back now?
Hello, Mr. Yaya.
Yes, ma'am.
You said the Chief Justice and Justices for the Supreme Court is on the same level with the President and Justice of the Court of Appeal.
No.
It's not the same
They're not
level.
the same level.
It's not
Yeah,
the
well,
same
No.
level.
the Chief Justice is
Okay, but
before
they
the
rank,
President of the Justice of the Court of Appeal.
That's
okay,
the
but they
first
rank
one.
them at the same thing here. They
No,
rank them the
No,
same
they are
there.
not.
no,
In
they
my
are
own
not the
handout
same.
is the Chief Justice for the Supreme Court, then followed by the President and Justice of the Court of Appeal.
Maybe because of the way they arrange it in our own this hard copy.
The hard copy. The hard
The
copy.
hard copy is
The
misleading.
Justice,
It's
the
misleading
one of
actually.
Supreme Court precedes that of the Court of Appeal.
Court of Appeal, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
So, but this Grand Cadi and Court of Appeal justices, they are the same, right?
Sharia
the
Court
same.
of Appeal, yes, they are the same. Grand
Sharia
Cadi
Court
and
of
Cadi,
Appeal.
Sharia Court of Appeal, they are
Sharia
the
Court
same.
of Appeal.
Okay. So what about justices of High Court?
The
And
Federal High
Justice of High
magistrate?
Court and Justice of State of High Court, they are the same.
No, the Justice of
Okay,
Federal
but
High Court, then followed by judges of the State High Courts.
Yeah, they are the same
okay.
level.
No, they can't be. The other one is federal. The next one is states.
The other one federal,
They are not
they
the
are the same.
They are not.
They are
Oh,
not
please.
the same. They are not the same. They
I
are
think
different.
Please, please,
sorry.
one house.
They are
Let us
different.
not
They are
let us
different.
not
Excuse me, please.
create a rowdy class. What I will suggest is that we should go. Maybe we can refer back to our commercial law because it was ranked for us in that place. So if this one did not clear it for us, maybe we can able to get it very clear in that our commercial law. Because I remember that when I was reading it yesterday, they rank all their officers here. Yeah.
I think this is equally very clear, Mr. Yahya.
Maybe because you are going
different.
through the
Soft copy.
because you are going through the soft copy. In my own
Yes.
hard copy here, it was just mixed up.
Scattered, Abby.
Yes.
The other is okay here. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So let us go also refer to our soft copy. Let us disregard this hard copy so that it will not go and mislead us in our exam and start scoring us 0. Okay, Mr. Evaristos.
Hello, yes, please. Sorry, it's not a suggestion or anything, but I've been hearing of this soft copy, hard copy, soft copy, hard copy. Please, I don't have the soft copy. I don't know the one that is soft copy or hard copy, but I don't think I have the soft copy. So please, if anyone that has it can share it on the WhatsApp group, maybe now, so that I can download it so that we can follow up with, because I'm going through my course material, I won't lie. And when you guys say page 12, page 20, if I check my page 20, it's like I'm on a different planet. Like it's a different thing I'm seeing. So please, if anybody that has the soft copy can share it on WhatsApp now so that I can be able to follow, please.
No problem. Which WhatsApp group are you in?
That's the revision WhatsApp group.
The revision group. Okay, I'll go and share. Yes. I'll share the soft copy then.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you then.
Welcome. Okay. Madam Victoria, are you back?
Copy that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Question 4. I think we have answered question 4. Question 4B. With relevance example, explain the function of judiciary arm of government in Nigeria. With relevant example, explain the functions of judiciary.
Hello, Vicky.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, did we clear the air in 4A?
I can't hear you.
I said number 4A. Did we clear the doubt?
I think we have cleared it up that we should go through our soft copy. It was arranged according to the hierarchy there.
Okay, sir, ma. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So we have, with relevance example, explain the functions of judiciary arm of government in Nigeria. Explain the functions of judiciary arms. I think they are the one that defend citizens' fundamental human rights. They interpret constitution, they legislate too, they advise the government too. Hope I'm right.
Yes,
Hello.
ma'am.
Okay.
They are explained us under some subheadings in the soft copy. Do you have it that way?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
They have
Adjudication,
Uh-huh.
interpretation of
They have
constitution.
interpretation of constitution, legislation, advisory, judicial review.
Thank you.
I think we shouldn't have problem in explaining all this.
No. We shouldn't have problem, I beg.
Adeyemi Ayodele, you are raising up your hand.
Yes. So where are the examples? What are the examples? Because the question says with relevant examples. What examples are we expected to state in this situation now?
Okay.
Fortunately, they didn't give us any example here.
That's why it's necessary to kind of briefly read the explanations under the subheading so that we understand what examples to give. That's my opinion.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, like in this
under
adjudication.
adjudication.
Okay.
Under adjudication, they said judicial entertains and decides cases, criminal, civil, or constitutional, based on the strength of the arguments put forward by the concerned.
Vicky, I see there. Okay, let me help with that.
My network is not good at all.
Okay, go ahead. Well, we are back again.
My network. So that's the adjudication, as in they decide criminal cases. Amen. So we have that under judicial adjudication, as in they entertain and decide criminal cases. So I don't know the example you can give there. They serve as a defender to the citizen too, but the same way they also decide cases for the criminals. Either you are right or wrong, they decide the case under the adjudication. While interpretation of constitution, they are the ones that take, like they said, in a federal like Nigeria, United States, Canada, etc., judiciary acts as the custodians of the constitution and as arbitrator between the central and government of the component units. They didn't put examples like that. I don't know if anybody has idea.
I'm clear, man. Thank you very much, man. I'm clear.
All right. Thank you. So we can go to the next question then.
Yeah, question 5A.
Examine the factors that determine types of government. Okay. Examine the factors that determines types of government. Please, let's answer this question because I know some from my own notes here.
Types of government.
Examine the factors that determine types of government. Please, let's answer these questions. I don't have the.
I think so it's on the hard copy. On the hard copy is on page 20.
Okay.
On page 20 in the hard copy. Factors that determine types of government. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Page 40 on the soft copy.
Okay, so we have modernity. Modernity is one of them. Location of authority is one of share. Integration is also
Please,
one of them.
in,
Am I right?
copy. In our soft copy. Where is it located in our soft copy?
Page
I don't
43.
know, I don't have-
20.
Page 43 on the soft copy.
So we
So
have
I think there are only
modernity.
three. The only three
Yes,
here
there are
that
just
I'm
three.
seeing.
Yes. We have three. Location of authority, integration.
You can just
Under-
briefly explain the three factors.
Explain to us.
Just briefly, not to go in detail.
Okay. I think that modernity is just talking about the modern way of government. They say such factors tend to be highly intercorrelated because of the country lacking in one respect is most likely to be less developed in other countries, in other respects. As in, if in a modern setting, the factors that examine government will be different. Like now, the government in UK is different from the way we govern Nigeria. I don't think you understand, Sha. The modern way of governance is always different. One of the factors. The way we do in Nigeria now is different from the way they do in Ghana, the way they govern their own people there in Ghana. So I think modernity also affects government. One of the factors of government. If I'm wrong, please, I stand to be corrected.
Madam Gift, I listen up your hand. Madam Gift, can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I hope network will allow me. It's a differ from one another in terms of per capita income, level of education, technological development, and availability of social infrastructure. As each country that different from each other, like our country is different from another country in the way that develop. That's the way I understand that modality.
You are correct. It's the same thing that Madam Vicky just explained. Okay.
Network. I didn't hear. Network was not.
Okay. I understand. So let's now go to the location of authority. Madam Vicky, are you still there?
We did not even pick the point she made.
Modernity, just like as Madam Gift just explained. So the factors that determine types of government, one of them is modernity. How current the country is. You understand? So the kind of technology advancement, the political acumen, the kind of the way the country have gone in the development will determine the type of government they run. I don't know if that makes sense.
And they differ from one country to the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope the person that was asking the question got that.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So
please, Mr. Aya, before my network will cut me off again. Please, Mr. Aya, before my network will cut me off. I have a question from 2019, but 2022 first semester is missing. Please let me find it.
20 what? Sorry, I didn't get it.
2022 first semester.
Yes.
I said I have a question from 2018 to 2022 second semester, but 2022 first semester is missing. Please let me find it.
Okay.
I beg anybody that have, please share with me.
Let us do that one.
We should do that. We have not finished this one now. So, Madam Vicky, go ahead. I will share it with you. Don't worry about it.
Network.
That network is.
No, don't worry. You are back. You are back. We are hearing you.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, Nigeria.
So please, I'm looking for 2022 first semester.
We have not finished this one, no.
Yes, but I just want to look for that particular one. Maybe that's where miracle will happen on Thursday. We don't know.
Go help us.
Don't worry, I will send it to you, but let us treat this one first.
Start tomorrow is failure. Let us do whatever we want to do.
When we are through with this one, we can continue with that one so that you see the questions.
Okay. So question B, write. Can you hear me? Write short. Write short notes. Be short note, not show. Write short note on the following types of government. Types of government.
Where are they? They did not listed them now.
I think we forgot to list them.
This now, I did not go kill us.
Take finish our life. Don't forget this one.
On the following types of government, the following we are not seeing. We are not seeing the following.
Now, wow.
Everybody, how many way you like explain me that?
Explain what types of government? Which government?
I want people and explain. Rest my team. Who
tell them? The presidential and parliamentary. Now that is all.
Parliamentary, yes. Right. That's what I'm saying.
Note on the following types of government.
Okay. I observed that question 1 till 5B is talking about is from unit 1, unit 2. It's about arms of government.
Okay. And this question just revolve only one module or what? Because I have not seen any question that went further from this one module from this particular year.
No, it's one module.
It's only
module 1. Focus in module 1.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually,
module 1.
Actually, the types of government
they are
referring
1.
to here.
It's just module 1, units 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
I think the type of government they are talking about 4. Here. The type of government I'm talking about here is monarchy, democracy, aristocracy, and so on. I think that is the type of government they are talking about here. Yes.
Yeah, so
form and form stroke type.
Yes, they are the types of government.
So we really have to up our game so that we will not go and confuse ourselves in examination hall. Because the other one we're talking about that we say presidential and parliamentary, they are type of executives.
Yeah, wow.
Actually, not type of government.
That the type of executive arms of government.
We also have system of government.
The executive arms of government. They will put arms of government there. This one is type of government.
Which one is system of government?
That is different between the two.
I think system of government is also the presidential and parliamentary system of government.
Presidential and parliamentary.
That's system of government. No
type. Anybody wait pure make you explain. I'm getting confused by the minutes.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. It depends on the way they frame the question that will determine what you are going to answer.
This
what we are doing
is Professor Kelechi, can you help us out?
Okay. Confusion is setting in.
Hello, sir.
Yes, about system of government and types of executive arm of government. What is different between the two?
The system of government is how the government is run.
Okay.
Either unicameral or bicameral.
Okay, that is a system of legislature, right?
Okay, now.
Bicameral, having 2 chambers, then unicameral or 2 houses as the case.
That system of government.
Yes, Mr. Yaya.
Yes, sir.
They don't use to say system of
They have never said a question.
It's
I've not
But
seen
they,
any question like that.
they only say system of government.
Of government, yes.
When they want to use system, they say system of government.
So in this case now, which one is the types they mean here?
that types.
Of
Types.
government is the legislator, the
No,
executive.
this one let's the
I don't know. Are those not the arms of government?
Those ones are arms of government. Those are not type of government. Those are arms of government.
Please, can anyone who really understands that clear it for us?
No, I'm sure of this one. When you say arms of government, is
not arms,
legislative
types.
Types of government.
If they listed the types of government they meant here, would have been able to avoid this confusion, but they didn't. Where they want
but Unit 4 is giving us types of government. Unit 4, we have types of government there.
Okay, let's go.
No, they say forms / types of government.
Types of government. So Unit 4 should be good.
Hello, house. Well done.
Hello.
Good evening, everybody. If we check the Unit 4 of our hard copy, those monarchy, oligarchy, even if we are taking the definition,
that
will tell us their type, like monarchy that I'm looking at. So this is the oldest type of government in which king and queen exercise the ruling power of the state. So the Unit 4 is telling us about types of government. Why the presidential and parliamentary are system.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for that clarification. I told you that no knowledge is waste. Let everybody be contributing. Because you don't know whether you're going to go to cost it. Hello, someone is using two devices. Okay, Mr. Alabi Samuel.
So in conclusion, the types of government, you don't get the point, because right now I'm kind of confused.
Don't be confused. The types of government are the monarchy, democracy, dictatorship, and plutocracy, oligarchy, and so on. Those are the types of government. Don't be confused.
So what did the question say? Let's see now. What did the question say?
The question did not state
complete.
It said the following.
Write and show notes.
Write short notes on the following types of government. 9 marks.
Maybe they'll give 3 as of all.
But they've not listed the following they are talking about. So that is the confusion there.
They always ask of monarchy because it has a significance being the oldest. Then they always ask of oligarchy, and then maybe
and if I can read their mind, from these 9 marks they are putting there, I guess it's only 3 they listed there for us to explain.
Monarchy is usually
because
there.
9 marks can be the. So that is what I thought, that they listed 3 for us to write short note on. But unfortunately, in this question, they forgot it. I don't know whether it's their typist.
Look at this.
Forgot to type.
I'm looking at something here. If you check Unit 3, before you go to that Unit 4. Unit 3, they say classification of governments. So under it, they are now discussing under the learning outcome. They say explain various classification of government, then they discuss different type of governments. Have you seen it? Under Unit 3. So now under that same thing, under that same Unit 3, that's where they ask the question that preceded this one we are debating. They say factors that determine types of government. Have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen it.
Please, one more.
But unfortunately, they did not list any type in that particular unit.
Yes, You know, sometimes they separate the discussion between units. When they might start a discussion in one unit, and then they will continue in another unit. You see what happened in that CLA 3072.
Yes.
I discovered that's what they do. They will do, in some cases they will do some introductory part of it in one unit. Then the unit that you know, that follows, you will now discuss details. So, and then factors that determine type of government. That's the question here.
Type and classification are the same thing in this aspect. Then the system of government is the same thing as tiers of government. Then the arms are the organs. That's all. I don't know what's the bone of contention. Are we together?
Sorry, I don't think classification is the same thing as type.
No, he's not saying classification is the same thing as type. He's just trying to say that why we thought this one is what they are talking about is because of the question they asked that precede this question. It was from Unit 3. You understand? And what follows it is this type forms and type of government. So we should assume that these are the types of government they are talking about. And from all what everybody is saying, there's not any other type of government than this monarchy, democracy, dictatorship, and so on. So we should just pick out of this and explain them. If God forbid, they will not give us this kind of question because this one is misleading. You understand? So if I want to give us, God forbid, we'll just list maybe 3 or 4 and explain it and leave it for them to do justice to it.
There's something I just in unit 1 of my my hard copy. I'm seeing the discussion there, all these things that you're mentioning now, they list it like the monarchy and so many of them and explain it. So I think this is where the point is, but they are trying to confuse us with all these things, with all the big drama. So I'm not understanding. Because
So
I'm just
discussing Unit 1, Unit 3, and Unit 4.
In our hard copy, page 37. Piece of political system. You can see monarchy there. You can see aristocracy. Like that.
Aristocracy.
Aristocracy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask if this will clear your doubt. You have the hard copy, right?
Yes.
Please, can you go to page 41, Unit 3?
Okay.
Hard copy. That should be soft copy. That should be soft copy. Or hard copy.
Fine. Okay, my own hard copy is your own soft, right?
Yeah, that should be soft, yes.
Okay, that's beautiful. So please let us all check the individuals that have their positions. Let's take John Locke. Are we there? After Thomas Hobbes.
Page 19 on the hard copy.
Are you there?
Yes.
Soft copy.
Page what on the hard copy?
Hard copy, page 19.
Okay.
Under that classification of government, under the classification of government.
On soft copy.
41. John Locke is on page 41, I think.
Beautiful. Can you not just put it out?
What about that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It says substantially follow Hobbes in his classification. Why I'm putting this out is because of the person that said she's not clear. Like I said in this case, as far as this case is concerned, the type is the classification. I don't know if this one clears our doubts.
Sorry, can I come in so that we'll not waste so much of our time on this question? I think even if we are missing anything out, Google will not lie to us. I just Google
Google
it as
lies,
type
oh.
of
Google lies
okay,
sometimes.
let's okay, fine. But I just type I just type on my Google types of government, and exactly this is what it gives. All this monarchy, dictatorship, democracy, oligarchy, and
Simple. That's all.
Simple. In
Yes.
fact, I agree with
so
you.
that we can just
And
move on.
Then the
and
classification, what
where
do
you
you
are,
have?
where you know that we are
Those
on
are, we
track
have two things
is
that
that this is the only place you
are
have so
bothering
many
us, right?
items listed. Do you
So if you
understand?
have clarified the types being all
Okay.
this, then what of the classification there says?
Is
So
there
go back to
classification in
your
the same
Google.
question?
No, she
That's
said
it.
she wanted to clear her doubt, and I said if you have two things in contention, you don't just end with one. You get through with the two so that you now can balance.
She's saying the same thing now, monarchy or
And that's
tyranny.
exactly why I said in this context,
The context, yeah.
type or classification, please list all this.
Anyone will
Okay.
suffice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, because there
Okay,
are countries that
Prophet
money.
Kelechi, I understand what you mean now. If they
Thank
ask classification, we still state the same thing. If they
Oh,
now
yes.
ask us types, we state the same thing.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely. But legislative, executive, those ones are the
Arms.
tiers of government. Then arms, the federal, sorry, yes, the other way. Then the federal government, the state government, and the local. Those ones are
the tiers of government.
Yes, so that's just, let's not flood it, please.
Thank
You
you.
go gift. You go gift. Sorry, you raise up your hand. Go ahead. Okay. Your hand has
Okay, I
disappeared.
only wanted to just clear that.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm talking that same unit. Classification is based on Aristotle. It's based on
Don't bite your tongue. Don't worry. Just go ahead.
It's
not
that one is based on
okay.
that man who said that unit theory. It's not based on the type of government. It's based on two principles: as the number of persons in whose hand the authority of state is vested, and the purpose of the state. That is how government is classified, not based on the type. So just the point there.
Who is calling you? Mute yourself. Okay,
So
thank
if
you,
you
madam.
just take our time to check it.
Material is the marking scheme. Please,
So the
let's
two things are two different things entirely. This one is based on two principles: how they classify government. The other one is form of government.
Please go with your course material because the course material is your marking scheme. Thank you. That's just my humble suggestion, but you're entitled to your own opinion anyway.
It's true though. Madam, thank you.
Always.
Good advice.
Okay. So let me call Ayo Paul. Your hand is up.
Yeah, yes, sir. From the course material, I think Unit 4 refer to it as forms and types of government.
Oh, yes.
Here we have aristocracy, theocracy, oligarchy, and the rest.
Yes.
So from
for us. All this.
Yes, that's what we have been saying. It's what we have been saying since.
There's somebody explain for us. Let's see that one. We'll be Agbalagba.
So I think following the material will be better.
What is that?
Get that one. Go get
we know what monarchy is now. Don't you know what monarchy is? Monarchy system of government. You don't know what a democracy is?
We are government of people of people.
And you don't know what a dictatorship is?
Agbarapo.
So you are good to go. If you can explain that thing. But actually, aristocracy, plutocracy, and all those things, we should go and read about them.
Let the Igbo people explain this stuff for us now.
Because we don't know which one they will list for us to
Mr.
explain,
Yaya?
so we can go and read about them. Yes, sir. Yes,
In
ma'am.
as much as my network is dancing, we just solved one semester exam, and we still have a long way to go.
Don't worry.
I think what we need to do is let's just understand the content of what we are doing, so that we're not going to shock us like the law that we are. By this time yesterday, we are still listening to our arbitration, and you know, come out from anywhere.
That arbitration. I slept off.
So I just want us to
the lecturers should
just
throw more light on one topic that did not come.
passing off. They want to pass off. We want to pass this. So I think, to me, I think just, if we can just understand what they are saying, we'll be able to use our own what's it called, the study to put something on our paper. Because the people were crying in the hall today, and I don't want to see
serious
such
case.
again.
Only that other one.
So what you're suggesting, we should just read brief about them, right?
No, I'm saying we should just understand. If you can understand what aristocracy is, anyhow they bring it, you'll be able to explain it. Either as type or source or anything. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes. That's what I say, that everybody should go and read about them, because we don't know which one they are going to list for us to explain.
We don't know. Maybe 2022 first semester examination will come out. Please look for the past question for me.
Because BFN don't teach you who lesson, that you who think that it's going to repeat itself, right?
And thank God my color came out.
That one now.
I remember Mrs. Kolade.
And the simple color is one that even come out.
The simple one for that matter. Yes.
Not the hard one.
Everything not hard.
So now type of government will come out. So that go and read.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move ahead, Madam Victoria. Continue.
I don't know if you understand. If you observe that all these aristocracy, democracy, they have advantages and disadvantages. God will help us that will not mix it together tomorrow.
The only solution to this problem is that let us solve the problem now. Mr. Tomorrow's failure. Let us solve the problem now.
Okay.
Somebody that can explain this thing to us, let him explain to us.
Monarchy is the oldest type of government in which kings or queens exercise the ruling power of the states. King and queen, they are the powers of the state. Nobody can challenge them. So that's the monarchy. While aristocracy is a system of government whereby few wealthy or gifted people or the noble ones rules. It is not everybody that rules. It's just the few ones that has money or that they are gifted rules. Okay. Why so that one is there? Theocracy.
What do you mean by gifted?
That's what they put on. Gifted in the sense that maybe those that like now, what's this man name? Mr. Dangote is gifted in selling sugar and spaghetti for us. So maybe they are the ones that are rules, as in those that they have money, they have connections, they are what to do.
Or they have the politics of a leader.
Okay, thank you. Why theocracy is a system of government in which a religion leader, theocracy from the word theory, theocracy, a religion leader or spiritual leader is the head of the state or the head of government. So when we say monarchy is the king, aristocracy are the wealthy ones, theocracy are the religious leaders.
So the one practice in the United Kingdom is monarchy. Is it monarchy?
Yes, monarchy.
Yes,
it's monarchy.
Yes.
Monarchy.
So those of us that want to japa, we are going from democracy to
monarchy. So we have
as long as it's favor you, what concerns you?
Okay. Oligarchy is a form of government in which power structure effectively rests on a small number of people. I think this oligarchy and Aristo wants to They are almost, I'm not saying they are the same, almost the same. Oligarchy is one of governments in which power structure effectively rests with a small number of people. A few, from the word oligos, a few number of people.
Okay.
Then we have gerontocracy.
These people, sorry, these people, they are also wealthy, but they are not gifted.
I don't know.
Yes, yes. Yeah, they are not
I
gifted
don't know.
according to the way they explain it.
I don't know. How do we know those that are gifted and those that are not gifted? Okay. We have gerontocracy. It is right. Gerontocracy. Maybe small. It's a form of government in which is there now. Gerontocracy. Am I right?
Yes.
It's there.
Yes.
Because I'm just reading from my notes. It's a form of government in which a polity is ruled by leader who are regarded as senior citizens because they are significantly older than most of the adult population.
Another one.
This one clear. This one clear. Clear.
This one clear. Gerontocracy and more agbalagba, old people. Now they rule.
Senior citizen.
Okay,
Old generation.
We have plutocracy. It's a system of government in which the wealthy in the society have a great influence on the political process. Yes. No, they are not the one. They are not the one ruling, but they have influence on those that are ruling.
They are the Baba Sales.
God bless you. God bless you.
That will make you understand. Baba Saleh.
Plutocracy, Emilio Khan. They are the one that is. Then we have dictatorship, Abacha people.
Abacha people.
Okay. So we have democracy, government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So I think that's all. That's all.
And we have to emphasize on the importance of this democracy.
Are they up to 9?
And the features. The features there. Periodic elections, independent judiciary, free press, open competition. Because they might just single
what makes democracy. That's what makes democracy different.
Democracy for us to expatiate on them. So we should just note all these points.
Okay.
Elements of democracy.
We have periodic election, independent judiciary, free press, open competition. Those are the elements of democracy. But let's assume they asked us that with the meaning of demos and criteria explain democracy.
You ask how to differentiate the two.
Demos and criteria.
Okay, to demo and crazy, I mean.
Okay, I think we are done with that.
That one is okay.
It's only democracy alone that has elements. Others no get.
Yes.
Others no get.
And
they
that
have elements.
Don't mind my cheeky listen. So the two Greek words is demos and criteria. So the demo means people and the criteria means who. So
let's go over it again, please, Mr. Aya. Let's go over so that I can think. Monarchy is the kings and the queen. Aristo, the wealthy people and gifted people. Theocracy, the religion people. Oligarchy, the people that they are smaller. They are smaller. Those people that have power, they are smaller in size. Okay. Then we have gerontocracy. That's old citizen. Yes, they're the one that rules. Plutocracy, they are the one that they are wealthy and they have great influence. They are not the one ruling, but they have great influence. Like somebody that has great influence on Lagos State now. Dictatorship. Uganda. Democracy. Nigeria government. So that's that. So you can go to module 2, political parties.
No, are we still
longer
not
answering
treating
the
the question
questions?
again?
Yeah, wow.
Okay, the question, we only have question 6. Explain the development of pressure groups under democratic government in Nigeria. And B, account for the development of Nigerian Labour Congress during the Obasanjo military administration. That's good.
Yes, so
That's good.
we're going to history.
Yes, we are going to history now. So pressure group under democratic government and accounts for the development of Nigerian Labour Congress during Mr. Obasanjo Eboraoru military administration.
We have to look for democracy, where they treated that topic separately.
Yes. Oh, diminishing return.
Please. Already?
Honestly.
We still have time. Remember that tomorrow, most of us are not having papers tomorrow. Let us sacrifice some time.
Let us do this thing today.
So let's look for democracy then, or pressure group.
Yeah.
You never sleep.
Now we need to improve in their this material.
That what happened to this material is that they just developed the thing from what module 1 they developed to another module.
Democracy is on page 33 in soft copy.
Page 33.
Yes.
What about copy?
Soft copy.
What about hard copy?
No, it's the same democracy we just treated now. We're talking about the one they treated it separately as a topic.
I don't think it's there. It's not there. No, it's not there. They just put that question to make it 6. It's not there, Jerry.
I think both pressure group are civil society.
Okay,
Society, Nigeria Labour Congress.
Let's go to module 5. We'll see democracy in module 5.
I said that there must be a
module 5.
Module 5, unit 3.
That's page what, please?
You have the page?
Not yet. Module 5. Okay. Page 145. Old copy, even hard copy.
Hard copy.
Hard copy, page 145.
Those that have a soft copy, just type democracy. It will pop up. Module 5, unit 1. Democracy as a form of government.
On soft copy is 114.
Oh.
114.
What do you call it?
114.
114.
114. 114.
That's module 5. Unit 1.
Well, you not talk about pressure group here.
It's only them.
Page 93 talks about pressure group.
93 of which
copy?
Hard copy.
Hard copy. 93.
Page 171. Pressure
soft
group
copy 93.
Democratic government in Nigeria.
Okay.
Mr. Aya, we are finished now. Can we have a cup of tea?
Can we do what?
Please, soft copy, what page again? Sorry.
93.
93, my own is not that too.
It is well.
No, that one on 93, ba, it's not as if they discuss about the pressure group per se. They are only, it only feature just to say that they have the influence or some certain things, the lobby. And the same thing was repeated severally inside the material. So that 93 is not the one.
But this one I'm seeing here,
Please check
on page 167.
copy. Sorry,
No,
the
wait,
question is
167 on hard copy. They put role of pressure group in government.
please, the one I have is pressure group under democratic government in Nigeria.
What page, please?
171.
Also
Also check
it's a
131,
subheading. Sorry, it's a subheading of role of pressure group in government. So they have pressure group under military administration in Nigeria. They also have pressure group under democracy government in
On
Nigeria.
soft copy is 130. 130 on soft copy.
Yes.
Cool.
Soft copy.
Hard copy is page 171 on hard
Soft
copy.
130. Unit 3.
Yeah.
It's like this. My soft copy is different from your own.
The soft copies are always higher.
The hard copy. Copy.
The spirit of plan to return power to civilians.
Even the Adam Oshomole is listed there. So
yes,
for you to make it easy for you.
Yes.
You go see Adam Oshomole.
In the hard copy, please.
You go see Olusegun Obasanjo.
Yes.
What about the soft copy?
Please.
Where is it in soft copy?
I don't have access to my soft copy, so I don't know.
It's under which one? Is it under which unit or which module?
It's unit 3 of module 5.
130. Unit 3, module 5.
Unit 3 of module 5.
The only thing
role of pressure group in government.
Yes.
Role of pressure groups in government.
Page 130 on soft copy.
Don't go to the political party.
The lecturer Rhino, Scorpion, Vulture, Mr. Negative, and of course Dr. Octopus. Inspired me to
Okay, we are watching American movie now.
As well as
wow.
Another adversary that we
So are we on the same page so that we can go ahead?
Not yet.
Use my laptop.
Just search module 5, unit 3. So on the subhead, you will see the the pressure groups under democratic government in Nigeria.
I really don't have it though.
I can't get. Please, can someone share the?
Okay, or maybe I should stop. Let me stop sharing this question and go and share the material instead, right?
On the screen, or you send it to the group.
I've already sent the material to the group. The material is in the group already.
Anybody can just.
We even have the material, but we don't know the page.
Show us where we can locate it.
Let me go and search for it and get back to you guys.
The person that said 130 on my own, 130 is something else. So I'm saying
the same thing.
Location is 124.
It's towards the end of the material. That topic is towards the end of I think it's one of the second to the last. Second to the last in the material. So that will guide you.
You say module 5, unit 3, Abby?
Yes.
Yes,
Eh?
module 5.
Yes. Towards the end of the material.
In my own material, unit 3 starts from page 217.
It might be the fonts, the way the arrangement of the character of the letter. That is why it extended to that number of pages. But just check towards the end of the, I think, second to the last topic also.
And this one is talking about the concept of the rule of law.
You go to page 130 of soft copy.
Exactly.
Page 130.
130 is different from what you have here.
Mr. Yaya, how many pages is your material?
How many pages? Okay, let me check.
I have 234 here.
I have 234 also.
I have 234 too. 34, likewise.
My own pages is 143.
We have different
That one is a summary.
Now get the pressure.
Can you open the one I just sent? The one I just sent to the group. Open that one.
Please, the person that has page up to 234, where have you then seen the rule pressure group, please?
It's not there.
It's not on the one. Just download the new one on the group now.
Okay, thank you.
Where did you send it to?
Page 130. Just go to page 130 of that particular one.
Which 130?
Yes. That is the unit. The soft copy I just shared. The soft copy.
I've seen it. It's there.
So you will go to the subheading of pressure group under democratic government
Hello.
in Nigeria. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Yaya.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me? Sorry. Please, which group did you send did you share it?
Revision group.
The revision group, revision class group.
Okay, let me see.
I've seen it now. I think the versions are different even for the soft copies.
Yes, that is what I just observed today.
Yes, sir.
Uncle Yaya, please, can you just share to me, Vico?
Okay, you cannot find it.
In short, yeah, they sleep as they find.
Law of diminishing imaginary.
It's well, though, it's well. Now will not kill us.
I want to suggest one thing, sir. Maybe after our exam, so that we will not be doing this fire brigade approach next semester. Maybe next semester starts. Please, let's just start online revisions.
Revision, yeah. It's good to help us a lot.
Yes.
I support this suggestion with one goat.
I concur.
Wow. I beg, white wine, Pami, follow.
I second, though. God bless you for that initiative.
Yeah, we did it in 200 levels. We started quite on time. I don't know why.
I didn't even join the 200 level.
This our adult education. The summer.
200 level.
My dear. Uncle, I never see your handwriting. Are they your work? I never see. You don't.
I've sent it to you.
The menu.
Oh, sorry. I said it to someone else, not you.
No, baby.
I said it to someone else, not you.
Mr. Aya, you need a cup of tea.
The menu don't hit them.
I'll tell you, the
I'll
diminishing
get
is
one
returning.
cup of green tea to you to keep you awake.
Diminishing is returning.
So now
not easy at all.
Okay.
So we can go to our 1:30 in peace, Abi.
Now, so my brother,
Yes,
I mean,
so-
for that
Let
book.
us use this time. Let us do whatever we want to do today. Mr. Tomorrow is failure.
Okay. No, we'll still continue tomorrow.
No, let us do whatever we want to do.
Of course, we are doing what we are doing today, but we'll still do something. We'll still do something tomorrow.
I say you want more sleep for you at a point. You know, go even hear it, Mr.
My hand is up, oh.
Madam Dipna, sorry. Okay, one class, one house. Okay, Madam Dipna, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Good evening, everybody. Mr. Yaya and everybody, I'm still finding it difficult because of this question 1B that says examine the function of government as contained Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in 1991 as amended. So after I read the
1999.
yes.
Which question is that? Which year?
That is
No, it's talking
20
about this particular year. This one we are displaying.
Which year
Get
is this?
Constitution of Nigeria. Get Constitution. Go good that one. Get Constitution of Nigeria. You get it.
No, because on the course material, if you read down the course material, after this function that they list the primary duties that they list maintenance of law and order. If you read down where they start that in chapter 2 of the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, other responsibilities, that is when they start listing these political objectives, economic objectives. So I'm just like, I don't know if it's the function or I'm taking the objectives because I'm confused a bit, please.
Yes, I think we have dealt with this earlier. I think that one, those ones are objectives. They are not functions. You understand?
They are interwoven somehow.
So they are interwoven, but they are the objectives.
But they are distinctive now. See,
Yes.
function is what you're doing. Objective is what you intend to do. What's the objective? My objective is to go out of hand with now with first class. But what am I doing now? Those are my functions. I'm studying. I'm writing this their exam. And these are the just you can use your dialect. You can use your tongue. Take it in Igbo. Igbo function is or what I'm doing. Objectives
no,
is my
because
intention.
it depends on it is the question that makes it a problem.
That's what I'm saying, Ashebi. I say go by the context of this course material, please. Okay.
And that 1999 Constitution should not confuse us.
Chicken.
See, the functions of government cannot be different from functions of government of Nigeria Constitution. So it's the same thing.
They just use that one to deceive you.
So let us not allow that Constitution to deceive us.
Sorry, Mr.
Functions of government are the same functions of government.
It's not by force.
It's the same question on this question. Number 1B.
No, as in which year? What year?
At what scenario you skip it?
2022 semester 2, right? Yeah, semester 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Let us do 2021 first semester.
We'll do that one tomorrow. Inshallah.
Let's post this thing, the question.
Mr. Yaya,
Yes,
you will not sleep this night until you post 2022 first semester.
No, 2021.
I don't know why 2022.
It's 2021.
2022 first semester. I don't get that one. Is that the only one
Is
that's
it the one
missing
that
from
said
my
it?
laptop?
Is it the one that said the question came out from of
This
DFN?
particular question is
Can
like,
you repeat?
oh, please look for it.
Is
Let
it the
us
one that
study 2021, 2022. Let us study 2021, 2022.
Mr. Aya, what I'm saying is I have questions from 2018 till 2022. But I don't know how my question from 2022 first semester disappeared from my laptop. So and I want it back in case of
I'll find it and send it to you. Anywhere it's hidden, I must find it. Anywhere it's hidden, I must find it.
Yes, the way you find
Madam
find
Ruth.
this one.
Madam Ruth, you said that you are feeling sleepy. Are you the one I met today in the examination hall? Were you the one?
Today,
go back to WhatsApp, I beg.
I met two of our mates here today. I was so happy to see them.
In our own center, Abeokuta Center, everybody say, I'm an
It's the center.
My own center, the most complicated center in now.
Your own is not complicated. Though. Come to Mushin, you go no say Jesus is Lord.
If you come to Abeokuta,
do you know that they stop our favor of Federal to write BFN today?
There are more than 30 that they stop from writing.
Yes.
Oh my God.
One of my friends also there too.
That our center director is the most wicked human being I ever seen.
No, our own. See, what happened in our own center was that they didn't give us.
Stop recording.
Okay. Yeah, that is true.
We started our own. We started our CLL. Yeah. So the question we are treating is about. What is this? I don't see double.
Don't see double. My sister.
Page 184.
Explain the development of pressure groups under democratic governments in Nigeria.
Yes.
In the material Mr. Yaya just shared now, I think it's on page 134.
What about that copy? My brother, what about that copy?
That copy is on 171. 171.
Yes.
171.
We don't have hard copies at all. They didn't give us.
If you want to get that copy.
Me, the only course I don't have hard copy is commercial law.
Commercial law, yes.
I too.
I don't even have a single one.
I want to suggest this next semester. Let's try and make sure that we have both the hard copy and the soft copy.
Okay. If the school did not give you, what will you do?
No.
In Kano here, a lot of the time they don't have, except you go and print by yourself.
No, Mr. Aya, I can let me explain this to you. Somebody is talking. The point there is, if you go,
let me mute everyone.
Now, what I'm saying is, if you want to get your hard copy on time, once you register, God will provide for every one of us. Let's just try to register the first month of registration. Go there straight, collect your hard copies, do your clearance, and forget it. That's what I used to do. It's only commercial law I didn't have. The others I have, they give me everything, even though they are not.
In our center, I will be first person to collect.
Even me, I collect not quite early, but I still got everything except that commercial law.
They didn't have ENT in my department in Moshi Center, so they sent me to go and collect
Centers differs.
In Kano here, you hardly get them all. I have not been getting since I joined this school, I beg.
You are far from now.
Yeah, yeah.
You enjoy. Don't worry.
So now,
And they collect money from us every year for the materials.
Let us sue them.
We are going to sue them. We are going to sue them. We are going to sue them. We have a jurist in our midst. I know our lawyer will help us.
Let's move ahead so that we can.
Sorry, please. I want to ask a question, please.
Okay.
This poll 337 and PUL 337, are they the same? Because I have the hard copy poll 337, but the soft copy is so I don't really know. I am reading both.
That is for a public admin student. I don't know whether we have public admin among us.
I think Mr. Friday is here.
Mr. Friday is not here.
Are you sure?
He just came to visit us
Are
that
you sure?
I think he was here.
No. He came to visit us that day.
But don't be too sure. Don't be too sure. Sometimes he disguise you.
Mr. Friday is not here.
Okay.
No problem. No problem. Thank you.
Because our BFN class the other day.
Hello, madam.
Our BFN class, he was here, but he disguised. We didn't know that.
Madam, Mr. Friday is in that group. Poll 377, whatever you call it.
I'm not saying he's not in that group. What I'm saying is he's not in this our group.
Yeah.
No, that means that means it's not taking this course now. That's why.
No, he's not.
Yes.
He's not taking that course.
I just want to ask. It's okay. I'm okay with it. I just want to ask. I thought everybody has an idea.
And I even see he sent a link today. I think they're also doing revision. So he sent a link.
On this same course.
Yeah.
On the same course.
No, it's not the same course.
No.
It's called
Is this not a public admin course?
It's public admin. Poll 377, something like that.
No, I mean this part 305. It's not a government public admin course.
It's a borrowed course for business admin.
We borrowed it now.
Is it not law? It's law now, Abi?
No, this one we are treating government now. Element of government.
One house, please. One house, I beg. The leadership of Comrade Azan Somonu was also significant in the chronicles of the political activities of the labor union in the country. We are back to pressure group. Sorry to cut everybody, please. Let's just go ahead with that pressure group. Thank you for that. To press page 171, to press its demand for a minimum wage for workers in the country, the NLC organized a national strike. It was a successful outing for the Nigerian workers because the action forced the ends of the Shagari's government to approve a minimum wage of 125 naira for workers in the country. So the first strike action was during Shagari time. The first of such concession to workers in the history of the country. In line with the practice in most countries, the government also proclaimed 1st of May every year as Workers' Day or May Day in the country. Comrade Azan Somonu achievements as LLC president were so outstanding such that after his tenure in the office, he was later elected to the Continental Labour Union, the Organization of African Trade Union. Not like this one, the one we have now, we need to do anything. The tenure of Adam Oshiomhole. Should I continue?
Yes.
The tenure of Adam Oshiomhole as NLC president also coincides with the period when a former military head of state, Uncle Segun Obasanjo, presided over the affair of Nigeria as a democratically elected president. So it was not during the military. It was not during the military. Question 6B said, Labour Congress. Okay, that one is the Congress. It is not our statement to describe the period as one of epic confrontation between the LLC, Labour Congress, and the Nigerian government for the soul of Nigeria. Please, this place is talking about democratically elected, but the question says Nigerian Labour Congress during the Obasanjo military administration.
No, you are missing it up. We are treating question 6A. Explain the development of pressure groups under democratic government in Nigeria.
Labour Congress is there, sir. The second
that
paragraph is
is
talking
6B.
about Yes, it's talking about Labour Congress.
We'll still go to that one. We'll still go to that one, but this particular one is that first 6A. You understand? The pressure group under
unit 3.2.
No, we're still going to that. That Labour Congress is 6 sub unit of this. 3.4.
3.2 is talking about the pressure group under military administration.
It's 3.4. That's 3.4 talk about Labour Congress.
Point 2 is talking about the pressure group under military administration.
But that is not what we are treating.
No, it is not under military administration because during the military, though I never grew very well that time, but I know say you no fit challenge them unless you won't die. So I think it's under democracy, this pressure group.
Okay.
Yes, it's under democracy.
So the next one, I don't know. We continue to read or we'll look for what you are looking for. Okay.
We can continue.
3.4, second paragraph said in 1977, the Obasanjo military administration also dissolved all the labor movements in the country. The government in their place appointed a sole administrator to oversee their assets, reorganized the formation of reorganized the about 1,100 unions into a manageable number and work for the formation of a new central labor organization. This was the background to the formation of the Nigeria Labour Congress on February 28, 1978. Decree number 22, which established the Congress, provided for 42 industrial unions to be affiliated to it. The government also gave a take-off grant of 1 million to enable it to kickstart its activities.
That is it. That is what we are asked to explain.
That's 6B.
Yep.
Yes, 6B. Is this second paragraph? That is all. Just have to assimilate it and know how to.
So if I want to answer that now, I'll just say the development of Nigerian Labour Congress came into existence in 1977 when Mr. Obasanjo dissolved the labor movement and organized his own with free control. Full stop.
Simple as ABC.
I sure say you dey chop plenty mark for summary when you did secondary school.
You know, say I do government for secondary school.
I think say they summarize die. I like her. Well
okay.
Done.
I think I can see the diminishing return because we're only 33 in the class now, when we have 52 before. So
I don't go sleep. Network or something.
Let's conclude and end the class and continue tomorrow.
Well,
so are you tired?
Tired. I'm not tired though. Even if you say we should not sleep till morning, I'm morning.
We have done 6A pressure group. That's
is the pressure group
3.3. 3.3.
Yes.
Where was I?
We're sleeping.
Just check 3.3 of the same unit.
Thank you. I think I'm starting to lose it too. I'm tired.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Diminishing return.
All happened since.
I think I should not.
2022 first semester exam. Don't forget.
I will send it to you before I sleep.
Colade
Promise.
second.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so very much.
You said?
I said thank you so very much.
Thank you,
You're
sir.
welcome, ma.
Thank you, everyone.
Pastor, don't sleep.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Mr. Aya, please send it to the group, please. Thank you.
I'll
Thank
send it
you.
to the group.
Good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night, everyone. See
Good
you
night,
by 9 p.m.
everyone.
again
Good
tomorrow.
night.
Thank
By
you
God's
so much.
grace.
Have a
Bye.
wonderful rest.
Bye.